She's holding
Let's
up
see.
her arm. Look, look, look. Okay.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to say,
All right. I'm
my
cheating
favorite part.
because no one's heard a thing we've talked about this whole time.
Oh no.
I
Why is
don't
the
know
sound
what's
not
been
on?
going on. Yeah, the sound was gone again.
Not
Mm,
again.
It was again. It was working before I started. Thank you, Jerry Marcel, for letting me know. I
You mean our live feed is,
we can hear you
ah,
now.
damn it.
I just
Too bad.
changed what the
'Cause
speakers
I
was.
was coming up on the outmaneuvered, out, George Washington saying outmaneuvered, outmanned, and outnumbered. That
right.
was quite the song there.
That was an awesome song too.
You know,
Yeah.
you got to love you some George Washington.
George Washington. Yes.
Yes,
The man, the man who would not be king.
Yeah.
yes, and I love the fact that we get to see. Shirley and I were talking about this too. King George is just like, you can walk away from that. I
You
didn't
can
I
know
quit
didn't
this
that.
know
job.
that.
No,
Didn't know that.
totally.
Maybe I should do that.
I
You
know,
know,
right?
I wish there was some other guy in office who could think that. Maybe I should leave. But
That
anyway,
was funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
He's like, I
hilarious.
didn't know you could do
Well,
that. You
that's
do
the
that?
parallels, because Katie, you were talking about the parallels, right? You were kind of sort of hinting
Yeah,
at that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of which specifically? Because there's quite a few. Uh,
Oh, there's quite a few.
well, no, the
Very,
reason I wanted to do this one is because anything that has to do with how this country came to be and why we
we
decided, and I say we like I was
love
there, but
American history.
we as a
Yeah.
country decided we wanted to do things in a certain way and not in the old way. It's sad to sort of see us backpedaling and going, you know what? Now that we think about it, women shouldn't vote.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
guy's
Well, and gay,
president, he
gay
should just
rights
stay
are
there if
gone.
he
Gay
wants.
rights are gone. And they're going to try to, and let's see, voter ID, that's against the
Say that,
law.
yeah.
I'm sorry, that's against the law. Okay, so let's go to the winter ball. I love that scene, the winter ball. You know the song, the winter ball?
That
I haven't.
1780. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, 1780 winter ball. And then
Yeah, the Winter
she
Ball.
song,
Hamilton marries Elizabeth.
Helpless, Helpless. That's a beautiful
Helpless is
song.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh God, it's gorgeous.
And
Yes.
then realized that both sisters were in love with him.
Love with him, I
Seriously.
know. Okay, I did not do a deep enough dive into that, but supposedly it's true that what's her name
Yes.
was correct, huh?
Yes. Like I said, a lot of this is exceedingly historically accurate
Yeah.
and backed up
The
by
But
oldest and the
letters.
middle
as
were
the
in love with
oldest
him.
sister, she had to marry for money, and
Hmm.
so
Money.
she married a settlement. But
Right.
you can see that that's what Yocasta did.
Yeah, you do what you. Well, again, it's different for women. You do what you got to do, and you do what you're expected to do, or you are on your
Expected to
own.
do.
And as a woman, you cannot be on your own.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
line is actually written that you expected to marry for money. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yep.
And again, that was because there were no sons in the family. As the
No,
eldest daughter,
no.
Daughter.
it was her
Well,
responsibility to make
that
sure
sounds
the family
that's,
could stay affluent.
that
Right.
kind of sounds like Bridgerton too. But
Very much so, but the Bridgertons are doing just fine. Those ladies can marry or not marry; they'll be fine.
That I always wonder where you ever notice they never tell you where they get that money from in that show? They're just
no,
all rich.
Nobody has work. It's all
no,
It's like, where'd they get it from?
it's investments, but it's they own land. It's you
Uh,
ever watch Downton Abbey? They own land
no,
and they
I've never
make
watched
money
that
off
show.
the land,
and,
and that's how they pay people too.
that's the demi royalty or whatever. The lords and the ladies, they
Yeah.
own the property and they tax their tenants. They get
And it's
they
okay, that's how they
tithe
get the
their
money.
tenants. They
Okay.
get, the
And
tenants
rent.
are, yeah, and rent, and they lucky to get 10% of their own damned income. And that came actually over to America for a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh, in multiple ways.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So
So that whole thing happens. He marries Elizabeth.
he marries Eliza. Yeah.
Yep. And then it
Okay.
comes down
Oh,
to then
I
they
think
kind
you
of go
got it.
into General Lee.
Is she holding her
Don't
hand
we
up?
meet General Lee
No,
during this whole
she's
time?
just being a pain in the butt. I'm not sure what the
That
deal is.
General Lee, that asshole. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
we
I
come and
like
we meet him during right after that.
my favorite part of that helpless thing though
That
is
was
how they. I'm going to give kudos for the directors or producers or whoever does this. The rewind and telling Angelica's side of the story. I
Yeah,
love the way they do that
yes. They
rewind.
did. They did that a couple of times. The reprise. Yeah. But the other thing I loved, because I know you don't like to talk about sets that much, but the
oh, the
stage.
set was
No,
incredible.
I
That
don't mind talking
stage.
about sets.
The
I just
stage
don't
was
like
incredible.
Stage.
I
overdone
like how they
sets.
did that because
The way
they changed the stage and made it almost part of the dance,
the
Yes.
which I
revolving
loved that part.
revolving ring around
Yeah,
the main
that
stage.
was cool.
And if you stood on it and posed on it, a certain way, it could really magnify your movements.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like in the so-called battle scenes and ball scenes and things like that. It
Yeah.
just magnified that all the more. The lighting was fantastic in this thing. The
Fantastic.
square lights, pointing out the main actors in each scene. It just was incredible. I just,
Yeah. It was amazing.
Well, that's why I say I do like sets like this that are very basic. All it is two levels and some stairs. And
the
they,
stairs, the two sets of stairs. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and they're able to do so much because you can imagine, okay, they're on a balcony in this kind of a building because it's just plain brick. You can imagine what it is they're supposed to be
Yeah,
doing, standing
Yep.
on, whatnot,
right.
without any issue. So
Right.
I do like these simple
But
sets.
it's also an elevation of the principal character at that point in time.
Right.
It's they're elevating them up to your senses so that you are paying attention to that main character. There were a
Correct.
couple of scenes where Lin-Manuel Miranda did not really say anything, but he was up there
Right.
on the balcony, and
Right.
then of course the afterlife scenes with George Washington and Eliza and himself, and those were very well done. The whole thing was just gorgeous.
Take
Just
a
I'm gonna
moment too for the costuming because not only is the costuming terrific, but subtle changes like going from the really bright
yes,
colored costumes to the plain white. You can tell that
right,
they're either the background players or someone has passed
mm,
away, or the
Hmm.
blue lighting
yeah,
where the
Yeah.
one fella has been killed and his father's written to Hamilton to tell him, and all you see is this blue lighting. It's like, okay, that's very ethereal, ghostly. It's very
Didn't
very
King George
subtle.
sing a song about something about blue, and then he pounds this thing, and the blue
Yes.
light comes on? I can't remember the song, but it was funny
You've
because he,
made me
he
blue
wanted to be
pound.
noticed or something, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Also, I like his why so sad.
Yeah, the dude was great. Fantastic.
as, as,
General Lee.
Shirley also liked the part where King George realizes the country, United States is going to have some troubles. They aren't getting along so well, and he's like,
Right.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't that when they changed presidents again to Samuel Adams, right?
Right.
J-
They're like, oh,
John
okay,
Adams.
it's not going
John
well, and
Adams,
you
right.
don't know who to choose.
I know, right?
yeah. They're gonna eat you alive.
Each you because isn't that a little boy that came to me? I was rolling.
It's
great.
great. It's great. I love
I like the song. Aaron Burr does the song about his wife's name was Theodosia, his
Yes.
daughter's name Theodosia, and it's a very beautiful song in this play. I
Yeah.
think. We kind of moved beyond that, but
Well, no, because you
it,
know what? That is a really cool moment too, because we're talking about two fathers, two new
Mhm.
yes,
fathers,
and it's a
who
beautiful, yes,
Right.
and they've won the war, but now
Yep.
their job is to build this country for their future, for their
children.
children's future.
For the children's future, right?
Yeah, and
Right.
so I think that is a very cool.
Yes,
We're
it
seeing
is.
these two fellas side by side whose viewpoints are very different, whose approach to
Mhm.
life is very different, but their goals and their hopes are exactly the same. They
Right.
want to
In a
make
sense,
sure.
Aaron Burr was an opportunist. Aaron Burr was an opportunist in my view, and Alexander Hamilton was vicious in his attacks against him
Oh
because
yeah.
Alexander Hamilton could write better than anybody in the world at that point in time, and he just saw Aaron Burr's weaknesses, and Aaron Burr regretted killing Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah, and he goes on to say, what was I to expect him to do? He's wearing his glasses. Why else would
Yeah,
you wear your glasses? And I'm like, dude, if I don't wear my glasses, I can't see the BE.
no,
So
Right.
it has
Right.
nothing to do with having aim. It has to do with not tripping over the ground right in front of me.
Right. Mhm.
yeah. The one thing I couldn't find out is did Alexander Hamilton shoot up into the sky or did he aim his gun? I did
They
not
Oh,
find
say
out.
Hamilton shot up. Shot up
That's
into
what
did
I
the
they
thought.
say?
sky.
I thought he
Uh,
did. I thought he did too. Which
hmm.
means that basically he was murdered, which is why Aaron Burr kind of fell out of fame after that because
Yeah.
somebody told him to go run or something like that. I forget.
Well, it's playing dirty. If you can tell that the person you're having a duel with isn't actually aiming for you, you're not supposed to aim for him. That's
No,
being a
no, the
gentleman.
the
Right.
tradition, I forget what movie it was a million years ago on British TV, where they're talking about, I think, the Franco-Prussian War. And I forget who's in it, but one of our favorite stars is in it when he was a baby. But anyway, they shoot up into the air. In a proper duel, you do not shoot at each other. You
Right.
discharge into the air. You have satisfied your claim to
Good
honor
point.
what
Right. Right.
and the thing is, my ancestor fought the first duel on American soil, bad man. But anyway, they
Did he
outlawed
do
it
it in
soon after.
Jersey? Because everything is legal in Jersey.
Probably is everything's legal in
Jersey.
Jersey.
I love that line too.
There's
That's
some great lines.
everything's
Oh,
legal in
some
Jersey.
great
It
lines.
is
Oh,
in Jersey.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that was great.
okay. Poor Alexander Hamilton. Do we really believe that George Washington subjugated him that much to be his right hand man?
You know, I think that, yeah, I really do. I think that, now here's what I, again, was talking to, I paused this a lot to discuss with Shirley what's
He-
happening. And so we're talking about it, and I was like, now look, George Washington knows that he has an extremely intelligent young man on his side here.
Yes.
The last
Yeah.
thing he wants to do is get him shot and killed. He
Yeah.
needs this young man to stick around, and if he's very lucky, stick around to help him with this.
Do his job, basically, really.
Oh, well, yeah, and there were points
Come
where
on.
he was doing his job. I mean, what they show where,
That kind of worked for Tom too in Outlander, right?
yes,
Well, is the president really do a lot?
Fuck
It's
no.
everybody around him that makes all the decisions.
the
Yes.
It makes
general
all the-
does, though.
I mean,
You would
really.
think the general is doing quite a lot in the middle of a war.
General Washington.
General
General-
Washington.
General Washington, and the funny thing is,
Yes.
he is a larger than life personality
Right.
because he's what, like 6'2", 6'3", in that generation. That was like a monster height. Because the average height, I remember when I was a kid, we went to the museums, and the average bed frame was 5'6" for
That's
18.
That's ridiculous. Really?
Yeah, because
Wow.
we started getting more protein in our diets, we shot up like crazy,
Yeah.
which
That's
is why.
Abraham Lincoln is thought to be so super tall, but he was like 5'8". I mean, he was not super tall.
He had the tall hat,
The
Katie.
tall hat. That
The
was
hat
probably
doesn't
what
get-
the tall
I
hat was
had a-
about. To
I
give him
had a
height.
You can go with Abraham Lincoln poster in my room when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I think it was like he was 5'8" or something, and I was like, well, I'm gonna hit that. I'm 5'4 3/4". I didn't even ever hit 5'5". But
Well, I was considered tall in my grade when I was 5'6", but honesty, that was like the last time that was ever the tallest.
well, I gotta say I was considered tall in grade 6 too, because I was 5'4 3/4". I haven't grown since I was 11, so this is as tall as I ever got.
Okay, let's get back to this show. It's all
Yes.
right. It's all right, Burr. See you on the other side of the war. You know,
Yes.
and then
Then they do
Theodore.
the Battle of Yorktown. Is that what's next?
Oh, the secret weapon, Lafayette. No, they go to the secret
Lafayette.
weapon, Lafayette.
Yes.
And Lafayette, I one of my earliest memories is growing up in West Lafayette, Indiana, and so we are it's inculcated into us who Lafayette was, and
Right.
we love him. We love him forever and ever, and it's just. So we get right hand man. Okay, history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on you, and then the Battle of Yorktown.
Yeah, the Battle. I love the song that they sing where they're talking about, and it says, "We're finally on the field. We've had a great run. Immigrants, we get the job done."
We get the
Yes,
Awesome.
that
Love
immigrants
that.
right there, girl, right there. The bottom
I
line.
love that. It's awesome.
Immigrants,
The
we
whole
get
song is fabulous.
it is. It's a beautiful song.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my pages. That's great.
I've
Well-
done this enough times that I find myself, I won't say singing along because we don't want me to sing, but like going along with me, like, immigrants, we get the job done.
Get the job
Like,
done.
I think I'm so
And then they high five each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
But
was
we're all.
hilarious.
But the sad thing is, we're all freaking immigrants. You know, just ask any Ojibwe that you meet.
Do you know what I also found fun and enjoyable throughout this story is every now and then when the guys are together and being boys will be boys kind of thing.
They'll be boys
They change
drinking
their
their
little dance
spirits.
a little bit and kind of give each other no
Yeah.
looks.
They get a little loose. They do the little hip thing, which is
Yeah.
I hope.
It's like, we're going to be snarky. And I love that the audience is like, haha, you guys.
Yeah, drinking their Sam
Somebody.
Adams. You know,
somebody has to
just
stand
drinking
up.
Sam Adams.
Okay. Question. Somebody has to stand up for the South. And this is the beginning of the division, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's Madison and Jefferson saying that. Two of the stalwarts of our foundational principles. And both men that I understand, but no, because as he points out to them, you don't pay for your labor.
Labor, right?
Yeah.
The reason you're rich is because you don't pay for your labor.
And
Yeah.
that's the reason why you don't want to give anything. I mean, that's
No.
the reason why they were against what he was doing, because then they
Yes.
would have to give up some of their money that they made,
Exactly. Well,
and they didn't
gee,
want to do that.
guess what? It hasn't changed one little tiny bit
No.
It
from
hasn't.
then.
And that's the whole problem with some of this. That, you know, what's, and I love the I love the show, but I kept thinking, well, we really haven't gone that far from
We
250
haven't gone
years
that
ago, and that's kind of sad to me.
And we're actively
Oh my
trying to go
God,
in reverse right now, which is
seriously.
even worse.
When the president thinks he can just basically summarily repeal the EPA, he's nuts. You know, or as I say, knucking futz. But anyway,
Yeah. I say we're actively trying to go in reverse now, which is
oh yeah.
worse.
It's just like, gee, what rights can we take away from human beings? Because
Yeah.
that's all we care about is what our rights are, and our rights are the primary rights because we the rich white men, you know, and as we call them now, the Epstein class.
Yeah.
The Trump Epstein files. is
Files.
what we're
Trump
calling
Epstein
it.
You saw
files.
what's his name? Did you see what's his name?
Thank you.
Say that? They want to
Okay.
trademark that.
I think we need to work
That was
really
awesome.
hard to pass this around. I think he's got the right idea.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Fantastic.
if
Yes.
you're going to be mentioned more than 1,000,000 times in a document,
More than 1,000,000 times in
you
the
on it.
first half. The first half, not the second half. Who knows what's in the second half? No, I know what's in the second half, and I already have made my judgment. And I'm sorry, anybody that can't see with their own eyes what's going on is insane.
Insane.
Somebody has to stand up for the South. Okay,
Now
That's why
Follow
King Lear
we
says the
didn't-
war is won. What are you going to do
follow
now?
the money.
You're
Follow
on
the
your
money.
own.
Follow
Good
the
luck. He's
Speaking
like,
of follow
good
the
luck.
money, poor
Follow the
Hamilton,
money and see
Follow
where
the
it
money.
goes.
See where it go- Hey, that hasn't changed either.
That
Mr.
was
Pre-
an interesting moment in the play too, because Hamilton obviously got himself into some trouble while his wife and sister-in-law
Which is true.
were away.
We're away.
Which is
Mhm.
unfortunately true. I looked it up. It's true.
Yep.
It's bad.
And
Men are men.
but the way it was presented was tasteful. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
you're like, oh well, he was fine. No, you get that he did something he shouldn't have done, and that he kept doing it, and
Yes,
that's
he did.
even worse. So you
Yeah.
Because it was easy. Because it's easy, and that's what they do. It's because it's easy. But anyway,
Well, he paid for it. That's
he did.
yeah.
He did, and he told on himself, and he wrote that pamphlet, and he
I didn't
basically
know
fell on his.
that. Did he
frickin'
really do that? I guess I didn't
Yes,
look that part up.
yes,
Seriously.
he absolutely
It's
did.
true.
Wow.
It's true.
Dude, it's like,
He
I mean, and that's what cracked me up. That whole song where they couldn't believe they actually wrote it down.
Mhm.
The thing
They
is,
actually
he
wrote it
was
down. They kept saying.
Alexander Hamilton was actually an incredibly principled person. He believed in his own beliefs. Whether, you know, right or wrong. The thing was is he had principles. He had beliefs, and he followed those, and so he fell on his own sword, so to speak. And I hope it's
Yeah.
true. I did not go do a deep dive about his wife forgiving him, but I hope it was true.
I
Yeah,
think
Because
there's
that-
really a whole lot to say about it. Yeah.
I think that's why it's presented the way it is, that we will never see any letters from Eliza because there aren't any. We aren't going to know exactly how she felt and what she said.
Yeah.
But we can
Well,
assume she was irritated and upset and
Yeah.
hurt.
Well, and
Yeah,
he only,
thanks.
you know, he admitted it in a pamphlet that he
You know, and
distributed.
well,
all over
everyone knew.
the doofus.
But we
I
don't
mean, you-
know if he talked to her first about it, if they had a discussion, or if she found out through the pamphlet or rumors. We don't know what her reaction was to him. There
She-
are no letters that I know of.
Can't not have known. She can't not have known. We're only talking about maybe 1 million people, 5 million people at that point in time in America. I haven't Googled that lately,
Right.
but there weren't that many people, and there were only like 5 or 6 ways of getting communications.
Right.
So everybody got the same news, if they got news at all. But
Well, they
Yeah.
were trying to blackmail him, and that's why he did that. He's like,
They
"You're
were
trying to you what? What do you want me to do?
Well,
he
it
was saying-
Burr who was like, "We know what we know."
We know what we know." Yeah.
no, but the thing is that what he was saying was, I did not use U.S. Treasury
U.S.
funds.
Treasury money.
I used my own money,
Yeah,
and that
right.
does. And
Right.
oh, gee, isn't Donald Trump using that excuse right?
When that's a lie.
No, he's
Mm,
making
yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's what he was
by
talking about.
being
I didn't use
president.
Treasury money. I used my own money to pay off the dude that was black, the
Well,
husband. Yeah, the husband.
Yeah, well, his father-in-law was one of the richest people in the fucking world at that point in time.
Yeah.
But
Right. True.
However,
However.
However, admitting to that did take him out of the running for ever being a future
Yeah,
leader
he could never be
of
president. He could
No.
never, no. And that in that Aaron Burr reveled in that. Of course, he only got to be vice president by accident.
Right.
And he wasn't even a liked vice president.
No,
No.
no.
That whole song was funny too. He goes, what?
I'm going to change the rules. You know why? 'Cause I'm president.
I'm
One of the
president.
losers, the vice president, like, what? Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
no,
He goes, well,
no,
I can change that. And he goes,
Yeah,
how? I'm
I
president.
vote yes on that. I vote yes on that, Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, you get to choose your vice president,
I
dude.
get to choose
Yeah,
mine. I'm president.
Okay, the whole thing. I had to do a deep dive on James Reynolds. That guy was slime.
Oh, yeah, Reynolds. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
They
and
had him dressed up very appropriately, too. He looked like a low-grade pimp. That
Mhm.
was too much.
basically what he was. Yeah, he was pimping his wife out for cash. And oh gosh, and then the hurricane song. That's a fantastic song. I mean, that's his whole life in a nutshell. You know, the hurricane, and it's such a beautiful tragic story from whence he came, and it's just like, no, this is the story of America. This is what it is. This is where from whence we came, and what we are is we are immigrants. We're all immigrants, except for the indigenous few that we've allowed to survive on this land. You know.
Well, and I mean, by the time you get to Washington, Jefferson, there are folks that have been born in the U.S. and grown.
Yes.
Grown here like they're corn, and had grown up here, but
Yes.
but it was few and far between. There
Yeah.
were way more folks coming to live here than were born here. So
Well,
yeah.
if you look at the names, and where they're born, you're going to find out most of them are born in the areas of Great Britain, Scotland, Ireland, and Great Britain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of folks coming over from Japan. I gotcha, but
Yeah.
but we recognize the fact that, like, again, everybody looked the freaking same. It was a bunch of old men in white wigs, and I appreciate the diversity in the cast because it's so much easier to
Yes.
follow the story, I think, than when you get a whole bunch of guys who virtually look
Because a bunch of old white guys in wigs look all the same. You know, it's just
You know what cracked me up about this whole wig? I never understood the whole wig thing, but here's the thing about that too, is they wanted independence from Britain. Yet
yeah.
they brought everything that they did in Britain to
Yeah.
America and still did that. I mean, if you wanted to really separate yourself from it, then why did you copy everything they did in Britain? I don't understand that.
You're
I know
supposed to be
one of the
scrappy. You're supposed to be
reasons
scrappy.
why-
Wear your hair wild, man.
I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, the colors were the same. The flag colors are the same.
I know.
The way the stripes are the same. I mean, really?
They
You
didn't.
just brought your own town, your whole country that you wanted to separate
You know
from
what?
here.
They didn't let go, Jackie. They didn't let go.
Exactly. I don't understand that.
And guess what?
What was the point of the war then if you weren't going to let go and separate?
Lindsey Graham would still be sucking up to King George if he was alive.
I know one.
And they even
reason
took
that
the
they did-
songs, the melodies, and just made them their own. I mean, I just think that's hilarious to me.
The King is
Yes. It's like, come on, y'all.
No,
You
the
really
music-
wanted to kill each other over being separated, then separate yourself then. Come on.
Now the songs are all incredible. Like I said, I'm going to go learn them all. I got them all written down here. I'm gonna
Get
read
them all written down.
But
Got them all.
the culture of the
Okay,
United States is created
Alexander.
over time. They were going to bring things over because that is how they live their life day to day. The
Yes.
ideals, and I mean, they built the government from the ground up. They built
Yeah.
the system of the financial system from the ground up. It just took time. They had to be
Yeah.
free before they
course.
could make these changes and create their own culture.
It's a
Uh,
republic.
But here's the thing: is some of that stuff is still today. They haven't changed it.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't.
150 years later, they still haven't separated enough to where they change that stuff. Still,
Amen, sister. Amen.
They
You know
haven't.
what?
The flag's still the same as Britain. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. They haven't
Yeah,
rolled
still stars and
themselves
stripes.
away
I
from what they
gotcha.
were trying to run from.
Anyway, we're not going to go there. Anyway.
Well, we could add
So I like
purple to the
what I
flag.
missed. What I missed. What did I miss? What did I miss?
That was good.
That was,
That was
good.
fabulous.
Yes. What I
That
missed.
was fabulous.
Jeff, I mean, he is such a good dancer. Is he not?
Dancer.
He is
That whole song was
He's
amazing.
an entertainer, is what he is. He's what did I
Well, he is-
miss?
What did I miss?
Yeah.
That was fabulous.
Oh,
He was over in France having fun.
He's saucy. He's saucy.
He's so fun.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was great.
It was great. And then we have the cabinet battle number 1, which is excellent. I mean, the history in that is incredible. Well, I used incredible twice in the same sentence.
You're allowed.
Okay, I'll say it in French. Incroyable.
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 Yeah.
And I took 2 years of French, and that's all I can say.
That's all we can say. And then take a break and say, and then the downfall. Oh, I hated that part because it's true. He did that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he take a break. Say no to this. He did it.
Yeah.
It was real. He did it.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it's not, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's not okay. But I was gonna say no. I'm sorry. I'm kind of half watching it in the corner of my eye too. The son.
Philippe or Philip
I
or whatever.
enjoyed him so much.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when he's graduated. He's graduated from King's
Yes.
College, 19 years old,
Yes.
so proud of himself. And you're like really excited, like, oh, cool, we're going to hear part of his story. And then they kill him off like 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Wait
He's
a minute.
He was in a duel when he was 19. He supposedly shot in the air, and the other guy shot him in the
Got him. Yeah.
chest.
I liked before we got to that part though. I liked it where they were trying to get Hamilton to come and the wife was trying to get him to come and listen to him play the piano, and then he starts rapping and she starts going rolling.
No,
that made me laugh so loud.
9 years old. That was a sweet scene. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I started beatboxing in the background. I'm like, oh my god, that was hilarious.
That kind of harkens me back to when he and Aaron Burr were both singing their children's songs. You know, when they're talking about the hope for the future kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, so
What? I lost my
know.
page.
I'm actually about ready to go get my daughter and tell her to either put her tablet away and go to bed or get out here and be a part of this.
Oh.
Because she's about to get herself in some trouble.
Okay, well,
good. We can hang out.
So are we about it? So are we about it? It's quiet uptown, or did we skip over some stuff?
Yeah.
Where we at? Whoops.
Get your
So this where they talked about the room where it happened, that whole song, and then we go to.
Well, that happened a couple of times.
And then John Adams, and then Hamilton writes down about what he did with the affair, and the pamphlet comes out. His son dies. Thomas Jefferson becomes the third president.
Yeah.
He endorses. Yeah.
And
Hamilton, they all talk about who
Hamilton got him
was going to
elected.
endorse. Yeah.
Hamilton got him elected, and he also
got him elected. Correct.
And he also got not elected as governor of New York.
Right.
And went out of his way. And Aaron Burr, it was what will you want to say? I'm going to be silly. A burr in his side.
Yeah. Thorn.
Whatever. He could not. The fact that Alexander Hamilton was incredibly brilliant as a writer, and his barbs, words do hurt. Words do hurt, but that's not reason to kill anyone. And
I think it was more. It wasn't even so much what Hamilton said about Burr as we're watching this musical go on. It's more like Burr's just simply jealous because he's just barely missing doing what he wants to do. He's always taking the job.
He's always like, I want my shot. Through the whole thing, that's kind of his.
I love that song.
I want my shot. Right? And he brings that song into a couple different areas of the show. Every time he doesn't get what he wants, I want my shot. That was the whole point.
the other great song is Washington on Your Side. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
But because they kind of turned it into Hamilton on Your Side eventually. But anyway.
Yeah, they did. Right. You're right. And he endorses a guy that he didn't care for.
But he thought that he had principles whereas he did not believe Aaron Burr did. And I actually
he never made a choice.
I think Aaron Burr was an opportunist. Aaron Burr was an opportunist all the way. Alexander Hamilton did have an incredible belief system about which he could write eloquently, and he was so much a foundation of this country. And yet he really never was given, the credit he was due until Lin-Manuel I can't spell his name right now. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Sorry, Shirley.
She's fine. She's just kind of zoning.
She's kind of zoning. She's zoning.
Yep.
Shirley, do you have anything you want to talk about the second part of the musical?
Can we talk about like the king in the second part?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that.
I really like the part where he did like the Um, the da 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 da.
I know. No, I love the way he did that. The thing he did over and over again in every song, and he did it perfect every time.
Yeah, he
which
did it perfect.
Yeah, he did. It's just he repeated it. What he did it 3 or 4 times.
Da 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 da.
Exactly it. Perfect.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was good.
Yeah, he sort of.
Yeah, it's like
show.
It's the spurned boyfriend syndrome is what it is. It's like the guy you kick aside. You're gonna want me back.
Yeah, Shirley, this is not only a history lesson. This is a never date a guy like that.
Yeah, never, ever.
No,
Don't. Oh, no narcissists, no egomaniacal people,
Racist.
no
No
thugs,
racist.
no
Mama,
racist.
damage it.
Girl, no racist. Scottish flag, no racists.
No.
No haters, girl. Yes, thank you.
Haters.
No haters. We don't like haters. Haters be hating, and love is stronger than hate, girl. Always.
Yes. I like the song that was at the very end. Was Who Tells Your Story?
Oh,
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the thing I learned the most about is how much Eliza had done for society in her time. The Washington Monument, I did not know that.
No.
Did you guys?
Neither. First time I watched this, no, I was like, no.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
Yeah, me
I think I heard about the first New York State orphanage. I think I'd heard about that once before, but because my husband loved American history and I bought him every book in the world. So I read them because they were there. But anyway,
the Washington
Eliza,
incredible.
Schuyler, she was incredible. She was an incredible. And this is the thing: there were early American women. There was a whole group of them that were basically anti-slavery and very much pro-women's rights. And John Adams' wife was one of them.
Yeah.
And she did her best. She did her best. If you read her letters, she did her best. But women didn't have much of a voice back then, as we all know. And
they talked about Hamilton's orphanage, right? Open
yes.
Her whole story. That's what that whole Who Tells Your Story, because they kind of all did their little story of what they did.
Yes.
After he was dead, kind of thing, or through their whole life, which that was kind of cool how they did that. They kind of went back to each character and did that.
Yeah. No, that was lovely. That was done very well. But and she's a great performer. I mean, she did an incredible job. Once again, the costumes are incredible.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised they actually did that much on the costumes for a stage play originally, because this was done back in what year? 20.
Well, this was recorded in 2020, but Hamilton is older than that because I remember.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I thought it was 2015 or something.
No, this was recorded in 2020. That much I do know because I double checked it on IMDb for putting up my post. But I remember my middle daughter, who was very involved in choir. I was like, she was coming and singing one of these songs, and I go, "What's that from?" She goes, "It's from Hamilton, Mom." And this was 2015, 2000 something or other.
Wow.
So they knew it in school, even though we'd never seen the plays. She must have been singing it in choir or something.
Yeah.
So
gee, that gives me hope. That gives me hope.
Actually, it's here in Minneapolis right now at the Orpheum.
Really?
Speaking of which, you know that what's his name is in Indiana right now performing. God damn it, I wrote it down.
Which
our favorite Aaron Burr is performing. Yes, he's in Indiana tonight or tomorrow night performing. Anyway, that's right.
Shoot. All right, we'll have to find that.
Yeah, I know him too.
Shirley really wants me to drop her off at a babysitter tomorrow, so if I can drag my husband.
Why?
Because
that's right.
Guess what?
What?
I just wanted to ask everyone what their favorite song was.
Oh, there's so many, sweetheart.
Yeah, there's so many.
Oh, the room.
That's kind of the point of a musical. There's a lot of songs.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
And so there are a lot of songs. You've got us on that one.
There's 46 songs.
There's a lot of songs.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one? What?
Huh?
What's your favorite?
Probably my favorite one. I don't.
Yes, you do
Probably
know.
the one where one of the King's songs.
One of the King's
Oh,
I forget which one, but the one where it says, "I will kill your friends and
yeah.
family."
It's the one I wrote down. It's pretty good.
Like, dude, I
Gee,
don't like you. Get away from me.
gee, why do I think Shirley is really fond of the Addams Family?
First
She's
Congress
never
meeting.
seen it.
Never?
No.
Wow.
I have seen Wednesday.
She's
Oh, I love
Wednesday,
that
yeah.
show. Wednesday is awesome.
You kind of remind me of
He
Wednesday.
won't let me see a Adam Family.
I'll let you
What?
see the Addams Family. You can watch any of them. You can watch the series. You can watch any of the movies. It doesn't matter.
You said I wasn't allowed to.
Okay.
No, I said Wednesday I needed to check and make sure it wasn't too mature for you. But you want to watch the Addams Family? Go ahead. It was made in the, what, 50s?
Knock yourself out,
It's
kiddo.
fine.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Wednesday.
You
Show's
let me
awesome.
watch The Exorcist.
The
Ooh, see,
Exorcist
I don't like
is
that.
not the Addams Family. That is a
That's
very different thing.
It's a different thing. Yeah.
She's like upset that I
But
won't let
it's
her
a
watch
new
Saw.
movie.
It's like,
The Exorcist was the scariest movie I think I'd ever seen when I first saw it.
What is it about?
It's
The
about a
Exorcist.
stupid
Creepy.
stuff.
Very creepy stuff. Yeah. Ugh.
It's about stupid stuff,
She's
yeah.
very upset that at 10 years old, I'm not like openly letting her watch rated R movies on a regular
Oh,
basis.
darn. Oh, what did you guys think of the song "It's Quiet Uptown"?
I forget that one.
That's after his son is killed.
Oh,
After-
And
and
I cry.
do you
every
think
time
I
watch
cried?
it.
I cried, and it's so beautifully presented, and once again, the whole stage moving thing is just artfully used to the max.
very.
It's just,
Yeah.
I love
really did.
that circular stage moving thing. It just worked for me big time. Yeah,
Mhm.
because you're working with a handful of cast and you want to make it look bigger. And the way to do that is to move it around because in our eyes, things have a momentary pause. We don't really just quickly move on to the next thing. So that impression is there and
Right.
and makes
That helps your eye move around
yes,
without
yes.
you having to do that. It was extraordinarily
It was
amazingly done. Yeah.
beautifully used. As the director, kudos, chef's kiss to the director.
Yep.
My other
Yeah.
favorite use of that floor is during the song Hurricane, when everything's
Yes,
moving
yes,
slowly and they're holding the objects up like it's a hurricane going around them.
Yes.
I think that is just it's
Yeah.
so fun as an audience member to see that and
Yeah.
kind of get what the director was going for.
The
It's
chaos.
very-
What,
yeah.
Shirley?
I really thought that when they were like holding the objects and moving them around, I thought it was just like normal speed, but they put it in slow motion almost.
That's an interesting thought. But I think what they're trying to do is showing the objects whirling around in a hurricane.
In the hurricane. Yeah.
Body movements and the objects. It's like
Like
a
a
hurricane.
tornado, all that stuff kind of tornado goes into a funnel. Yep.
You've seen a tornado, right, Shirley? What it
Yep.
does?
The Wizard of Oz type of thing.
Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Not
Hey, right?
firsthand,
It's sure that's the
but
name, the Wizard of Oz, right?
it's a twirly thing in the sky that gets
It's the
smaller.
twirling in the sky. Very
Yeah.
good.
Unfortunately, I've seen too many of them on the horizon when I was a child. Anyway, good old Hurricane Alley.
I'd say we've seen a couple. I've been in Indiana. Yeah, we've seen
You
a few.
have.
I remember
Okay,
my very first
I've never
tornado
seen it.
drill at 3
Mm.
years old at kindergarten.
Oh Lord, and yeah, high school or school all the time, not just high school, all the
It was
time.
Yep.
preschool. We did
Okay,
did
so
drills.
the Reynolds pamphlet burn,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's that moment burn, and it's just like she's taking all his letters and she's going to burn them.
Burn 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is such a sad song. And then she goes into "Blow Us All Away," "Stay Alive," the reprise, talking about the sun.
Yep.
Well,
It's quiet.
amazing they show in here that the death of their son brought them back together. Which
Yes.
is interesting because
That's
for a
kinda
lot
interesting.
of couples, it'll rip you
Because it's usually the
apart.
opposite,
It's
right?
usually the opposite. I was going to say, usually is the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found
Well-
that kind of interesting.
The thing is, they're both two incredibly intelligent people in a world that's probably not full of incredibly intelligent people. So who are you going to glom onto? You're going to stick with what you know.
Well, and who else is going to understand your grief but the other
Yeah.
parent?
But it's Quiet Uptown really affected me a lot, and I thought that was good. And then they go into the election of 1800, where and our cutie Thomas Jefferson.
Yep.
So he's so spicy and spunky.
Yep.
He up all over the stage. But anyway,
Mhm.
and then of course the sad, your obedient servant. That was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah, that back and forth between them.
the back and forth between the two, basically condemning each other,
Yeah.
and just stupid men are stupid.
They ain't got
They
head.
are. They're stupid. Men are stupid.
Yeah.
My yeah.
Well,
I did.
it's
Have you ever
still
heard of a woman? Has a woman ever fought a duel? Does anybody know? Anybody know?
as
Has
a
a woman ever
woman
fought?
ever what?
Has a
Not a
woman
duel?
ever fought a duel?
I don't know. Have
Has
they?
a,
I'm sure they probably have somewhere, but I don't know.
I've never heard of it. Have
I mean,
Shirley?
women get into cat fights. They just don't have
I,
a 10-step
That's not a duel.
program to do it.
That's not a duel. Shirley, Google, has a woman ever fought a duel?
What?
And not fought a ghoul. That would be a Buffy. But
Yeah, that's
That'd be Buffy.
Ghostbusters, the remake.
the remake. Yeah.
There's a remake of Ghostbusters.
There's a
Those
remake of
a
Ghostbusters.
bunch of
How dare they? Ghostbusters is an original movie. We should keep it that way.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
agree.
That's right. I
Agree.
raised my daughter correctly.
yes. Oh, I'm a purist, Shirley. I'm a purist. I agree.
You can
Original
build
Ghost.
off of an existing story, but redoing it is annoying. That's why we can have a million Star Treks as long as no one tries to
Yeah.
remake the original. We're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. The thing is, with the original, they should have because it was terrible.
Just
Didn't like the original. Sorry.
if anyone copies
Spock was the
Star
best
Trek,
thing in that whole thing. The rest of it,
I
yeah,
can-
crap.
Well, yeah, we love Spock. I know, and I love Chekhov too. Can I be a little in love with Chekhov? Because Sulu
Why?
was my first major crush.
Really?
I saw
Wow.
him swashbuckling with no
No,
shirt, and I said, "Well, hey, howdy there."
Spock all the way, girl. Spock all the way.
Love me some Spock.
I love me some Spock.
Awesome.
Yes. Live long. Wait, how do I forget how to
Prosper.
do it now?
Live long and prosper.
No,
live
you know
long
what? Shirley, cover your ears. I never thought that Spock was supposed to be good looking or attractive. I just thought
What?
it was, no. Come on. I started watching Star Trek when I was born, so
Oh,
that
well, you're
wasn't my
baby.
concern.
Baby.
However, I love that he was intelligent, logical thinking. He came to decisions with rationality and with
Yeah.
understanding. That I loved. And then Strange New Worlds came out. Ethan Peck took his shirt off and was wearing
I
pajama
love Ethan
bottoms,
Peck.
and I did this. Oh man,
Love
you're
you.
messing up Spock for me, dude. I
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I love Ethan Peck. He's awesome.
he's so nice. Surely get a hug from him.
I love me some Ethan Peck.
Oh, that's
and
Well,
his autograph.
Gregory
Okay.
Peck. I mean, he's got the gene running through him. Gregory Peck. No wonder he's good looking. Come on.
God, yes.
But he's super nice too. He's super nice. He had a full-on conversation with Miss Shirley at one of the conventions we
sweet.
were at.
That's sweet.
Nice.
That is so sweet.
I
So
love
what do
him.
we think about the world was wide enough? What do you think about that? The world was wide enough as a denouement in this whole.
Well, yeah. He actually figured it out after he did what he did.
Yeah.
So late.
Yeah.
You killed the
That's-
dude and then you figure it out. Huh?
I'm freaking crying. I'm crying.
I did a lot of crying during this musical.
Me
I
too.
have to
Me
tell
too.
ya.
I didn't, but I didn't
Yeah.
cry through the movie at all.
I
But
cried
yeah.
through most of the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Best
from
of
the time
wives, best of women. That was pretty sweet. It's short. It's short. Yeah.
Yeah, and Shirley goes, "Have you lost any of your children, Mom, after that scene?" And I was like,
God, I
"No.
hope not.
So far, y'all are still with us."
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
But I couldn't imagine. She was like, well, "Is that why they're so upset?" I was like, "I could not imagine that
Mhm.
happening, to just lose a child, and
Oh God, no.
and under those kind of circumstances too.
Right.
Yeah.
Just it would really.
Standing up for his father, supposedly,
Right.
and he,
Yeah.
and this woman has already suffered one huge blow, and
Right.
the forgiveness scene is beautiful. I loved that,
Yes.
but yeah, and I hope it was true. How much I didn't.
I think it was, because it would have to be a little bit. Women at that time, it's not like she could leave him. She could
Yeah.
get a divorce.
And she did go on to do all those great things and to keep his memory alive.
yes.
And sister both for that.
Mhm.
Oh, her sister died before she did, but of course,
Yeah.
but
And she buried her sister near her husband too. I mean,
her
there's
husband.
respect and love there on both sides, I think.
Yeah. Well, they did have an affection for each other, but of course, as we know, the sister had to marry for money, so she couldn't go for Alexander, and so
Right.
she showed on her younger sister because her younger sister, was the kindest, sweetest person she could ever know, and so she gave a gift to Alexander Hamilton, the man she loved,
And
and that's
it puts her in with him to an extent, right?
Right.
Because
yes,
you'll see him,
yes,
even though she was married to the sister. Yeah.
You can still be part of her life, still be part of her family, still be
letters, all kinds of letters can be
Yeah.
sent back and
Yep.
forth, and I would love to read all of those books, but anyway. It's fascinating. It's fascinating history, and it is. And Alexander Hamilton, an immigrant horse son. How do they describe a horse son? Whatever.
Yep.
Bastard. Immigrant horse son bastard, I think, is the word they use the most, right? Or the
Yes,
words they
we
use the most.
discussed all the meanings of those words with Shirley.
Yes.
So she's
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that
I'm
was
sorry,
that was part of the song, actually.
Yeah.
That's how they
Yeah,
that was the first song. How they
not me.
described him. Yeah.
It's among the first
So-
10 words said in the
First
entire
10 words they
musical.
say about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so that's why his story is so fascinating, because he really, in a world of immigrants, they treated him as an immigrant. And it's just like, dude, you only been here like 25 years or whatever, 30, 50, or whatever, but you calling him an immigrant already? He's like, what kind of a standard is this? And it's just something we have to continue to fight,
It's the same
Something we
standard
have
we have right now. I was born here, so I am better than you. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They came here with it's so much harder for someone to become
I know,
citizen, even
I know.
before all this hoopla started. It was
Yeah.
really, really easy for me to just be born. I didn't have to do a darn thing.
Yeah.
No, we were all born. Yeah, we were all. Shirley, you're getting more beautiful every day, girl. I don't think she heard me.
She's doing
I
something.
did.
I don't know what.
Does she have lipstick on? She has lipstick on, doesn't she?
I don't know what she was doing when she wasn't doing it. So I'm gonna have to talk and look around when we're all finished here. Shirley, did you have a lovely chat?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't
Yeah,
you
good.
say good night to the ladies and myself, and you can hang on up, okay?
Good night, sweetheart.
Night. Have a good one, honey.
Or I will
Don't
hang
grow up
up
too
for
fast.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
I'm trying to hang up.
You want me to hang up for you?
Okay. Okay.
she-
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I know. I don't
Sleep
know what she's up to, but she's definitely not paying attention to being a part of the conversation.
She's probably multitasking. She's watching 3 things at once or something.
But she was so funny because I said, we're going to have to watch this again before we talk about it, because she has seen it before. She goes, but I've
Yeah.
already seen it. And then we get about 10 minutes or it was more like 15, 20 minutes in, and she's like, I kind of remember some of this, but I don't remember all of it. I said, well, you better pay attention
Lord.
because you got to try to talk about it here.
Yep.
And
Boy.
it's long, so
Oh.
we took our intermission and went and did
It's
some things.
long. I told Cynthia that. I said it's 2 hours and 40 minutes, girl.
And I
wondered
spread
how
it
long
out.
it was.
I spread it out because I thought, Lord, I don't want to lose interest. And not that I could lose interest, because it's incredible. It's
incredible.
I'm going to watch it
I
again.
advise
It's not-
anyone to watch
not a
it.
doubt.
Watch
Watch
it.
it over. And like I said, I'm going to learn every lyric to every song. Because
Songs
they are
are
beautiful,
amazing.
and they are no, and I love music. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love music.
All right,
Really
you
cool.
heard it here, folks. Next month, Cynthia will be performing the entirety of Hamilton for
Wow.
us.
Really?
I'm thoroughly
Who's my
excited about this.
Katie is
Who's
nuts.
listening, Katie? Anybody?
You know what?
As
Okay, I'll
I
give you until April. April 1st, Cynthia
Okay,
is going to
April.
perform the entire thing for us.
Now, might not perform it, but I might repeat it. How's that? I might read it.
Okay, but you need costumes.
Oh, I can't afford costumes,
And a
girl.
lazy Susan, so you can spin around in circles.
I love that Lazy Susan stage. I do. I love that incredibly.
It was amazing.
The whole set is fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I forget the director's name, but he was superb, and I know Lin-Manuel did the whole damn thing himself, basically book, show,
Amazing.
whatever. He just, and talented.
Yeah.
So,
Holy.
we know other
wow.
people love like that. We know other people we love that like that who are amazing and talented. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna throw my notes away. Goodbye. I love you guys.
Oh, you're okay.
You out of here?
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I have to eat something. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
starving.
I'm very sorry that I still had sound issues for the first half of this, but I think the second
Oh,
half
well,
of
what
it, or two-thirds
the
of it,
fuck?
I should say, we had good sound. So,
Okay.
Cool.
I think I may cut off the first bit and just put in a note say we had sound issues because the rest of the chat is still like more than two-thirds of the show. So
Yeah.
I think we're good. And
Yeah.
I'm still gonna figure out what I updated it. And it said it was coming from the right place. It still don't
Wow.
sound. So I gotta figure out what this program.
Well, I did tell you that Brandon got stopped in front of our house. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, I saw that, darling. I saw it.
No.
Worried the heck out of
He's right
me.
in front of our driveway. Got
What
stopped.
they stop him for? What they stop him for?
Well, here, I don't know. Are we still on live?
Good night, ladies. Love you all. I'm not.
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Yeah,
We're gonna
okay, I'm
have
sorry.
a chat here while I end this live. So
Guys.
thank you for joining me.
Good night,
on the
everyone. We
live.
love you.